Hello and welcome to EDUC832, Leadership of Academic and Support Systems. My hands are full, so I'm going to be trying to run this recorder, show you the syllabus pages and what's going on in the syllabus, and navigate the mouse as I do this. So I'm sorry, this is probably going to be somewhat rough and awkward. Hello, my name is Jessica Daniels, and I will be your professor for this course. Some of you I know well, others I have not had in class before, but I'm really looking forward to doing these next 8 weeks with all of you. So I wanted to briefly review the syllabus with you. First, let's look at the course learning outcomes. As Covey suggests, we'll begin with the end in mind. You'll notice we have our learning outcomes, which include outcomes specific to knowledge acquisition. For example, outcomes 1 and 2 would be clear examples of this. But we also have outcomes for the purpose of leadership and personal formation. And outcomes 4 and 5 would be in this category. My hope with all of the outcomes is that our theory is impacting our praxis, and our praxis is refining and helping us to better articulate our theory in a reciprocal cycle. Additionally, you'll notice that we have our program outcomes and our leadership formation outcomes, and these are just specifically referencing the program and leadership outcomes that are addressed in this course. Next, let's talk a little bit about course structure. Do you like my very high-tech tabs that I put up here? Let's talk a little bit about course structure. And we are going to go to page 16 of the syllabus. It's an example of this. I don't know if you can see this here. Similar to all of your online courses, this course will be 8 weeks in length, divided into 4 2-week modules. The modules begin on page 16 of the syllabus, like I said. The modules are university structure and employees, enrollment and strategic planning, student development and student support, and then finally communication and marketing. Each module will contain readings both from your textbook and online articles, videos or narrated PowerPoints by me, guest interviews by current practitioners in the field, and not all of these have been posted yet. I'm still waiting on a few from practitioners outside of Bethel. And sometimes practitioners are busy and it takes them a while, but they promise that they will get it to me by the deadline of the module start. And occasionally websites or other resources that might be helpful for you. As far as course assignments, which tab is that? I think it's right here. Yes, course-wide activities. We're on page 9 of the syllabus now. I'm doing this course a little differently. I'm excited to hear what you think about it. So we have 2 required assignments, the literature review and the weekly module forums or discussion postings. Between the 2 of those, they compose 40% of your course grade. A note on the literature review. This is an academic writing paper assignment. So a draft will be due halfway through the course. And then an outside editor will review your paper for APA formatting and academic writing, and then provide you with detailed feedback. Then you will be expected to incorporate this feedback prior to submitting your final draft at the end of the course. Now, my expectation is that you will approach your first submission as though it's your final draft. So use the Bethel Writing Center, ask someone else to proofread your work, read your paper outline, and this should be your best work prior to your first submission. You know, those of you who had me before know that I'm a stickler on writing. So those are the required assignments. And then, again, you probably can't even see this, right? Those are the required assignments. And then there's the optional assignments. The optional assignment means you can select the other 60% of your assignments from this category, but please be sure that your percentage totals 100%. So this might be, you might choose formation journals, article reviews, and you can do up to 4, which each article review is 5%. online enabler video, watch the video and write a reflection paper on it, that's 10%. A note on the online enabler video, that video was created, I helped create the video with our special assistant to the president, who helped the university go through a process in which they reviewed online enablers and ultimately decided to not partner with an outside vendor, and instead to bolster internal resources and do that work inside of Bethel. So it's a really interesting video, I think. And then you could write a reflection paper on it. Or the administrative interviews and reflection papers. And again, you can do up to 4 of those. Each one is worth 10%. It's an interview and then a reflection paper on that. A note about those. In the syllabus, I made a mistake and said that in one place I said you can do up to 3, in another I said you can do up to 4. I corrected that mistake. I posted an updated syllabus on the Moodle site, and you can do up to 4 interviews if you would like. But because the selection of assignments in this manner is somewhat unusual, please contact me if you have any questions, and I'm happy to brainstorm the details of any of these assignments, or topics for your literature review, or answer any other questions that you might have. So that's the overview of the course and the syllabus. I would normally do this in person, but this is the best I could do. I wanted to at least introduce some of these ideas and start the conversation. Thank you to those of you who have already posted in the water cooler on the Moodle site. If anybody has any other questions, please feel free to contact me. I'm also the advisor for all students, so if you have questions about your curriculum, your upcoming courses, anything about that, please let me know. And like we did in the last class, for those of you who were in EDUC801, the residency course, I loved how the water cooler was used to post articles and share those articles with the cohort. So if you would be willing to post and share relevant articles relevant to this specific topic of this course, or just to higher education in general, I would really appreciate that. I know I enjoy all those articles. Again, so nice to meet you. Thank you for doing this class with us, and I look forward to getting to know each of you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.